Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, fellas? Hey, Tony! What's up, big guy? How's everything up in Michigan? Hey, what's going on, Jacob? No, that's good. Relaxing. No, I hear you. My Cubs haven't been playing super well. We just got the win tonight against the crosstown White Sox. Man, last night they was watch. So my Cubs are, and they're not performing up to par. They get back on it. So what's going on, Darren? Darren in the house. All is well over here. Hope all is well on your end as well. Appreciate the positivity as always, Tony and Darren. I love it. Thank you guys. Well, another minute or two, and we'll dive in. Hope well. Hopefully everybody's doing well. He's doing well. Sunny day, according to Darren up in Alaska. A sunny day is a good day. All right, I'll kind of get in my more people sign on. I think I have three or four people right now. We'll see as it goes. I imagine some more people will second. Just like we got 5 items this week for football. We're gonna do a football jersey, black bag, and then we're gonna jump into 8x10s. Per a really good recommendation from Tony and a few other people. I think it was Tony that suggested it. I went ahead and labeled all tens, so that way we've got kind of a running track of it, so that we won't have to maybe randomize it, but you can kind of going in order. Everything's kind of labeled out through 10. So today we will have number 2. So thank you, Tony, for the suggestion. It was a solid one. Of course, Tony's a very valid member of what we're doing in the break room. So thank after 2 items for football, we'll jump into hockey. We had some nice luck last week after Patrick Kane a couple of weeks back. We had Tim Stoltz, and I went and actually looked up Tim Stoltz a little bit further. Of course, I'm not the biggest hockey guy. And on NHL.com, that Tim Stoltz is the number 1 rated forward that is under the age of 12. He beat out Connor Bedard even. I think Connor Bedard was like number 5 or 6 on the list, which is kind of crazy to me. So if Connor Bedard's 5 or 6 on the list, then that means that at number 1 is a beast. So Eric last week for Tim Stoltz. After we'll jump into baseball. We're in a black bag baseball jersey, as well as the bat. Had some nice hits come out of the bats, and hoping that we continue that luck. For football next week, I think we'll take a break from the 8x10s just to kind of mix it up, and we'll go back to the extravaganza. So if you're on the lookout for it, if you're interested, we'll do 2 football jerseys next week as mini camps and those kind of things. People are reporting to their respective camps. I thought maybe it'd be nice to throw another jersey in there and then kind of just mix it up week to week. Yeah, move it up to a case hit. I'm with you, Darren. So I think you had it. You called it last week as a case hit. I think we're calling it a full blown case. So I'm going to bring out the yellow for last week, and we'll say last week was the case hit, and of course time that Darren hit something. Darren, this paper is going to come to you. I'm not sure it's sitting on my table here, but I get this to you, Darren. This is Darren's from when he got the cane a couple weeks back. So that's gonna be coming. That's gonna be coming your way, and don't you worry. I won't. I won't keep it there. Sweet. All right, guys. So I think we're up to 6 people now. I think we're gonna get after it. So again, I want to say welcome back for those people that are coming back to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks and Memorabilia. My name is Paul. Welcome to all the new people that jumped in. I appreciate it. I want to make sure I say that before we begin. I appreciate it. We're sold out this week, second week in a row after not going sold out for a couple weeks. So I appreciate that wholeheartedly. It's about one team, and a special thanks to all those people that jumped in today, picked up the teams. I couldn't do without you guys. So I want to say thank you and make sure that you hear it out loud for me. In the video description, if you're not a member of the Facebook, there's a link to the Facebook group. We're up to about 31 people right now. I did say that next month, for the month of August, since football is gearing up, I'm going to throw out a nice little pack of Chronicles. We got some nice chances. Tua, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert. If you join the Facebook group, once a month, I try to do like a little Facebook group member appreciation break. So be on the lookout for that probably in a couple weeks. But if you can, that would be awesome. Otherwise, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, I appreciate that more than you would ever know. All right. Enough of me talking. Let's go. Right. Yeah. The KR brings some pizzazz. So maybe we'll, I don't know, get some good juju going. So what if I just put this guy next to this and let's just let it marinate a couple of minutes while we talk about football. So, all right. I like the plan. All right, guys. We're going to get after it here. So I want to remind everybody that breaks that eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, regardless of whether your team hits or not. Only the teams that hit the memorabilia will receive a tracking number. That tracking number is confirmation that your team hit the item. I will try to get it out. I'm very confident I'll get it out on Monday morning, and hopefully it'll reach sometime towards the end of the week. I don't know if anybody that's watching right now received items last week. You received it. It was in good condition. Just let me know. Of course, if there's ever any issue, you guys should let me know. I'll take care of it from my end as best as I can. But so far, USPS has been treating them as well. All right, so we're going to dive in with some football. Of course, we've got a 2-item break. I'm going to walk you around the items per usual. Just a little bit of transparency that you know, and I know that these items are exactly the same way that I received them from the distributor, and everything's in good working order. I don't know what's in these items, and we're going to find out together. We've had some nice hits over the last couple weeks. I'm hoping that continues this week. All right, let's get after it, guys. Why not? Why not this week? A big hit for somebody. We've had some nice. Let's continue on with it. All right, let's get after it. So we'll start with some GoldRush black bag for football, and away we go. Good luck to all. 2 items. We'll do the jersey, and then we'll do the 8x10. Good luck to all teams. How about a nice hit for somebody here? All right. There's our maybe some not so familiar colors. We don't see these very often. So let's dive in and see what happens. So let's start here. Ooh, I like this. I think I know what this. Oh, this is a nice one, ladies and gentlemen. So this is number 7. Autograph smack that in the middle here. Of course, we got Beckett cert. So the Beckett cert here. We've got 2W1 696. Of course, I'm leaving you in suspense because this is Michael Vick. So Michael Vick, his college jersey, if I'm not mistaken. So nice one, Mike. College jersey, big old autograph, Beckett cert. I'd say that's a nice one to start. Yeah, that's sweet. All right, guys. I think it's a Falcons hit, but I'll go into the computer just to be sure. Of course, when it goes to these kind of college jerseys, we'll make sure. All right, Darren says keep it for good luck. So if Darren says keep it for good luck, then maybe I'll hold on to it for a little bit and see what happens. All right, this is his Virginia Tech or Va-Tech jersey. When it comes to total games played, Atlanta 6 years, Philadelphia 5 years. So 67 games for 42 games for Philadelphia. So this is going to be an Atlanta Falcons hit. This one's going Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, is going to the Falcons. And this week, continuing off a little bit of a heater from last week, we've got Eric B. On the Atlanta Falcons. Very nice Virginia Tech Michael college jersey. That's a solid one. I mean, we'll quarterbacks all day. And of course, when it came to Michael Vick, a different kind of player. All the old stuff unconsidered. He was an electric guy to watch play. Played the game fearlessly, relentlessly, and violently. And there's nothing wrong with that in the game of football. So that's a nice start. Michael Vick going out to Eric and the Atlanta Falcons spot. That's a nice hit. I'll leave this one on screen. Again, if you just signed on, per the suggestion of Tony from last week, he went ahead and labeled everything for the 8x10s. So maybe you guys can see them numbered there inside. So we'll just go to number 2. Since that is the lads in order, we had number 1 this week. And then as we dip into this thing, for those guys that are attention to the numbers, you'll see that I'll just go with the next one. I think that's the fairest way to do it. Last week, we had a nice hit for the Steelers out of here, Larry Fitz. I'll take you on a quick little trip around myself. Everybody that was here, let me open up the case of these 8x10s. Of course, there's just kind of like a little seal here on the end, so you guys can see that's in good shape. Otherwise, that's the only way to open it. Now there are some really nice headliners in here. Man, wouldn't it be nice to get somebody on the front of this thing? So second item, we got this 8x10. There's a GoldRush autographed photo. Get after it, guys. Good luck to all teams. Why not this week? Why not a big hit? How about one of those head? Kind of nice. All right, here we go. Let's see what. Tone out the TB12. Man, that would be sweet, wouldn't it? I've seen it done. I've actually seen TB12 jersey pulled out of a Rush product. I want to say it was like ago, and it was a sweet jersey to home. So all right, Tony's trying to call his shot. There's wrong with that. Let's see what we got. Good luck to all teams. All right, it looks like a college player, and I think I'm familiar with this guy because he torched my Illinois Illini several times. I was glad when he decided to move to the NFL. If I'm not mistaken, his college uniform at Wisconsin, and this is Jonathan Taylor, number 23. That is a nice hit, and confirmed. Jonathan Taylor on the 8. So Jonathan Taylor, another one of the guys that's helped my fantasy hoop years. So that's a nice Jonathan Taylor, number 23 inscription. Got a Beckett's there. That's Q47319. Q47319. I like it. So I think this one's going out to the Indianapolis. I'll look it up to be sure. Make sure that nothing weird has happened since I last saw his name. I know he's had a couple injuries over the years, but he's a solid running back. And when it comes to the Colts, I know they're kind of rebuilding. I think I'm with you, Tony. I think it's Indy. But I'll just make sure that nothing weird has happened. I checked last time. Yeah, so this one's going to Indy. He has played for Indy for 5 years, 61 games, lots of touchdown, 6,000 yards, a couple injuries, but man, solid running back. Imagine if they gave him a little bit more support at the quarterback position, probably could take off. So that's a nice hit. Jonathan Taylor going into the Indianapolis Colts this week. We've got a first person in the breaks. This one's going to. So congrats to Nick M on the Jonathan Taylor. This one's going to the Indianapolis Colts. It is a sweet photo. Thing I have been enjoying about the 8x10s and from even when I was in the breaks. That's a nice action shot. Draft, Jonathan Taylor, Indianapolis Colts, Beckett Cert, Nick M. Congrats, Nick. Thanks for the guys in the chat. Thanks for all the positivity as always. All right, so that will be football. We've got kind of like that dark red theme going for football. So we'll see if that continues today. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I think blue. It was like a blue night. I don't know how I was read into things, but man, there was a lot of blue like 2 weeks ago. So we'll see. Maybe today's a dark red night. We'll move on to hockey. Of course, we had a nice hit last week. We had Colts, and then that got moved up to official case hit status by Darren. If that's what Darren says, then that's what I believe. Today we are opening up box 3 out of 50. In case you are at home, keep track of what we've opened. So 3 out of 50. We'll see what that goes with. So let's get after it. So why not another nice one? Maybe this case will be one of the hot cases that they had. I think those cases in existence, and we have one. I think this was the last one. I think this ended up selling out these cases. So maybe if there's enough interest, we'll get another one. I think I have 4 left, so I'll just keep it rolling since people don't seem to mind it. All right, we'll take you a quick trip around the box. A little bit different than GoldRush. There's just a cellophane wrapping, and instead of a secondary seal, there's just secondary wrapper. I'll slide the wrapper off. I'll reveal the. We have over the last couple of weeks that if we see yellow when we open it, that will mean that we have another case hit. In the case that we see red or blue will be kind of like a regular hit. But I mean, we had this one last week, and that ended up being a pretty solid graded to case hit by Darren. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe this thing is just loaded full of good names, and that's fine by me. All right, guys. Oh, that would be awesome. I agree. All right. Let's get after it. We walked around the box. It's showtime. All right. Here goes the slapping. And then here's secondary wrapper. Again, everyone see it there. That's 3 out of 50. So there you go. Good luck to all teams. Why not? What about another big name? That'd be kind of nice. Let's see some yellow. All right. We've got some blue. But again, according to last week, that doesn't mean anything. Even though it's not declared as hit, still might be a nice hit for some. All right. Slow reveal, fast reveal. Let's do it. Good luck to all teams. Ooh. Now, I don't know the player just by looking at the auto, but it is inscribed. The New Jersey Devils debut. 10, 12, 23. And that is sweet. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for silver Sharpie black. We had a nice Frank Thomas bat for Darren a couple weeks back. Of course, I'm a sucker for that. I don't know. This is Devils. So this is New Jersey Devils on the New Jersey Devils debut on 12/23. So let's take a look. So let's see. Darren's predicting Tyler Toffoli. All right, we'll take a look. All right. I was waiting to see maybe somebody, and yeah, this is right. Very nice, Darren. And there, Darren, our hockey guy, you'll tell me, Darren. Tyler Toffoli. What kind of player we got here? Obviously, a young guy. He got his New Jersey Devils debut less than 2 years back. Tyler Toffoli out to the New Devils. Look at his stats here for myself, just because I can educate myself a little bit more as well. New Jersey Devils debut, 10/12/23. All right, I'm gonna look him up. Tyler Toffoli. Oh, gotcha. He's playing on a ton of teams and just got his big break. All right. We'll take a look and see. He played on about 8 teams. Tyler Toffoli just caught his big break. That's exciting too. What's going on, Ken? Ken's in the house. What's up, Ken? All right, let's take a look. Tyler Toffoli. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's a center. Looks like he's league for quite a while, at least around in the NHL. So New Jersey Devils debut in 2023, but he has been around since 2012. Looks like a decent player. 890, 290 goals, 85 assists, 575 points. I'd say that's pretty good. If he's still playing, of course, the NHL hasn't get him out of the game. Man, it's a pretty good career so far. Played 8 years for the Kings, 2 years for Calgary, Montreal for 2, San Jose for 1, Devils for 1. Okay, but in terms of the puck itself, we got Devils up front. Yeah, so that's sweet. So let's see who's got it. New Jersey Devils this week. So then for the new Devils, we've got Eric B continuing on his hot streak from last week. So Eric B taking the Michael, as well as the new Jersey Devils, Tyler Toffoli on the center. Long career. This autograph, a cool inscription. All right, congrats, Eric B. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for the positivity as always, my man. Yeah, Eric's second weekend, bringing some first-timer luck to it. Picked up some extra teams today, so one of those guys helping me out. Congrats, Eric. I'll leave this one up here. I'll get it away real nice after the break, and get it sent out. I try to always do. Hopefully, shipping has been good for everybody, and everybody has got items that are in good condition. I try to take some pride. So, yeah, not bad. Good player. We'll move on to baseball this week. We'll start with the jersey and as well bad as we always do to kind of close it. All right, we've had some decent hits. Still curious to see out of the next one. So let's do it. How about another big hit for somebody? That'd be kind of nice. Mix it up. Baseball's been doing pretty well. We'll take you on a trip around the bag. Quick one. Of course, from my perspective, everything work in order. Want to make sure the same is true. All right, guys, we're gonna get after it. Another nice one. Nice Michael Vick out of football bag. How about a nice, I don't know, outfielder or big name pitcher? That'd be pretty cool. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it. Baseball time. We'll go jersey first. Here we go. All right. Okay. I don't think we've hit this team a ton of times in the past, so this might be good. I see some orange. Ooh. Okay, I think I know this jersey. It says red, but I imagine you guys know. I think this is Bregman. I think I'm holding a Houston Astros hit. But, we'll make sure here in a second. I got number 2. Big old autograph here in the middle. Beckett Cert. BN 12875. BN 12875. And it's like Bregman. Nice thing about the babies is they say the team name up. As always, I'll take good care of it. But let's take a peek. Yeah, that's a nice name. And of course, the fronts out to Houston. There's an Astros hit. There's a nice one. Even got the number there. Just got traded to the Red Sox, but had a nice, solid career in Houston. That's a nice hit. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the orange and the blue. Being an Illinois guy and a Bears guy. For those of you guys that don't know, I actually went to Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. They haven't had a decent football team in a while, so I'm stoked about this last year. I'm a sucker for orange and blue. All right, so that one's going out to Houston. Pretty clear from the front of the jersey. And for Houston, we've got Mike A. Mike A has had some nice hits for us in baseball throughout the weeks. One of our regular guys. Congrats, Mike A. Nice Alex Beckman jersey. Sweet autograph there in the middle. Beckett Cert. Houston Astros, Mike A. Just because I'm curious, I want to see how many home runs Bregman has right now in his career. Just because I'm a sucker for stats like that. All right, he's already got 3 home runs. He's only so I think he's got a shot. They can stay healthy. Career 42.4 WAR. They had some big seasons in Houston. Yeah, homers 31, 23, 26. Yeah. Hopefully he can see as he gets older. But yeah, it's a nice hit. Yeah, thanks for all the positivity, guys. I love that. So appreciate it in the chat there. We'll tuck these things a little bit behind so we can get to this baseball bat. Again, these nice hits are still here on screen. As always, guys, when it comes to the baseball bat, we know that's a bit of a different monster since it doesn't have the team name generally on it. We know that for the year, we'll take a look at the autograph. Somebody knows it. I'm probably baseball and football than I am with hockey, so maybe I know it. Of course, we'll look it up and make sure. But in case that there's no team listed, which 99% of the time there is no team listed, then it will be the team that the players played the most for. When it comes to the box itself, there's not much to open up vertically, so there's no seals or anything here. When it comes to the RSA bats, it's entirely tape. Here we have the barrel side as always. That is the side that I'm going to open it up on. So you see that there's some heavy taping going on here at RSA. I'll open it up on this side, reveal the autograph. As soon as I reveal the autograph, I'll chuck the ball to the side, and we'll take a look at it together. We went on a pretty good run for the bits. All right. So that side. Let's flip it over to the knob side. Of course, you guys can take a look at this. Side as well. Pretty hyping here. Learned throughout the weeks that the more heavy the tape doesn't really mean anything. So unless you're super, I'm just a little stitious. So hopefully that suffices for the side. All right, guys, we're gonna get after it. Yeah, congrats, Mike. Oh, Mike's in the house. Congrats, Mike. All right, guys. So as always, up here on the barrel side and take a peek. There's tape all around it. Give me a second to free it open. But as always, good luck to us. Why not another nice hit this week? That'll be pretty sweet. Of course, sharing the love, spreading it around to everybody will be awesome. Okay, I think we're going to be free. Let's take a peek. As always, good luck to all teams. I see a black bat. Silver Sharpie. It's that kind of night. And it is. All right, guys. Black bat, silver Sharpie. We'll take a look at the auto. I think I know the player. I don't remember the team. So I don't know if you want to take a shot at it. I think I know the player. Don't remember the team. Yeah. I think Ken is on it. I think it's Brian, but I don't remember the team. Ken says Braves. I trust Ken. Ken's a super knowledgeable sports guy. So I think it's Brian Joy. Nice autograph on a pro stock Louisville Slugger. When it comes to the authentication, Beckett. Yeah, not Frank Thomas this time. Don't trust you on baseball. Oh, Ken, you're a modest guy. I will look it up, but not because I don't trust you. I look it up no matter what, just because I don't want to something I don't mean. But I'm gonna sure that is a Braves hit. 2W3 480 000 2W3 480. So, all right, we'll take a peek at it, and we'll make sure. Brian Jordan, I think so, but I'll make sure just in case. So I'll go to Beckett. No, we're pretty certain that is the case. I want to be 100% certain, and then we'll go from there. So 2W3 but don't worry, Ken. I still trust you. This is more for me than it is for more doubt on me than on you. So, all right. So give me a second to dump it in here, guys. If you couldn't, for what I'm doing, I'm going to packet authentication and the certificates. Yeah. So Brian Jordan, this one was just signed recently in 2024. So that's kind of cool, like that about the certification. You can see when. So that's pretty neat. All right, let's take a peek. The giveaway for a lot of them on Pro Baseball Reference is where I like to look it up. Is the picture. The picture shows a card. So in this case, Ken's not far. So when it comes to he played for St. Louis for 7 years, 643 games. Atlanta for 5 years, 558 games. And for us, like the don't necessarily matter as much as the games, but for here we have games. St. Louis give me a Cardinals hit, 643 games Cardinals, rather than five the Atlanta Braves. So I mean if you're just cold call guessing, that's better than what I got. So kudos to you. Also thanks to Tony. I think Tony got me here in the chat as well. So thanks, Tony. Yeah. No, but hey, if you're cold call against Atlanta, I want you on my sports tribute team any day. So this one's going Cardinals. 32.9 WAR, 184 home runs, 282 batting average, 119 stolen bases. Okay, you're the star. Drafted in the first round, I'll take it. 184 home runs, over 5,000 in bats. You're all right by me. All right. So in this case, the St. Louis Cardinals this week is going to Juan D. So this is going to Juan D. So Juan, part of many of our breaks, and I think this might be his first hit that he's gotten in the break with us. So I want to say a big congratulations to Juan D. Like I said, he's part of our breaks many weeks. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be his first hit for us. So I know it's well overdue, Juan. Congrats. Jake, that's funny. Give it time, Jake. I know the breaks are more fun when you hit. That's funny, though. I appreciate the humor. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for jumping in the chat, Jake. Always a pleasure to have you. Stick with it. No pressure, but it's a numbers game. Take it week by week. Appreciate all the positivity, guys. Do a quick recap for anybody that jumped late. Brian Jordan, Cardinals for Juan D. Nice packet cert on this guy. We had Alex Breck. Nice jersey for the Houston Astros and Mike A. Congrats on Mike A. We'll get that tucked away and out to you. I'll take good care of it. We had Eric B on the New Jersey Devils for the Toffoli, the Tyler Lee New Jersey Devil debut. Inscription. I'm a sucker for that. We had the Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. I'll have to double check. I think this was Nick. I think this might have been Nick M. I'll make sure just to make sure I'm not saying the wrong name. So really from memory, Indianapolis Colts, Nick M. And then Michael Vick, college jersey for Vata Tech. That one also going out to Eric B. So some nice hits this week. Again, breaks are more fun hits, but stick with it, guys. No pressure. As I said earlier today, if you're interested in a week, instead of the 8x10 photo, I'm going back to the extravaganza. Did a little twist, give it something different. Two jerseys for next week. And then maybe we'll try some more 8x10s after that. Or maybe I'll try doing 8x10s by themselves. Whatever people like to do, we'll give it a little bit of a flavor, a little bit of a difference. As always, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the video, I'd appreciate it. We got that Facebook. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go, Darren. That confidence, man. It's just week by week when you least expect it. I think that's it. So yeah, thanks again, everybody. Have a great weekend. Just we'll be back here next Saturday. Thanks. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. Of course, that's the most important part. Until next time, guys. Take care. See ya.